Hello everyone, it's me, NYSE Einstein from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. Dow Jones Industrial Average down 1,000 points, 95 here for the week, off 665, one of the largest point sell-offs in history, not one of the largest percentage point sell-offs. Okay, what exactly happened? I really believe this was a perfect storm situation scenario. 10-year rallied up to 2.8% this morning, fearing that the Fed may get emotional and do a little bit of some money tightening on some interest rate rises faster than expected. Then the memo coming out of the FBI that caused some fear coming out of Washington. Total wild card, we don't know. It's a weekend. Could be, could be nothing. It could completely undermine what's going on in the presidency. Or it could mean impeachment. Who knows what is going on? So that, in accordance with also the fact that we've had a hugely crazy volatile week, right? We had the big. We had 250-point moves over day in and day out, up and down all week long. Clearly money being shifted around. Earlier in the week, I talked about that Goldman Sachs report that came out that said that their business model showed a $34.5 billion sell-off in equities versus bonds to rebalance themselves in a market that's up at all-time highs. We saw the overbought number, the RSI, which means markets can be underbought or overbought at certain levels. We're at a level 90, which means it's trading at 20% above the mean, above the 200-day moving average. You can stay in overbought mode for a long time, but when all of these things come together, as in the perfect storm, the interest rates, Washington, rebalancing in equities versus bonds, fear of the Fed tightening, all together with a volatile, momentous week altogether, and you see some selling off. You saw Apple under a lot of pressure, Google under a lot of pressure, tech sector getting hit, energy's following suit that way too. So when you put all this together, you've got a market that's down 670 points. It actually got down 696 points. Although the headline's going, we're down 666, the devil's number, giddy up on that. So what in fact happened today was a big deal. Not a big percentage deal, but a big deal. It's psychology, it's perception, it's emotionality about people with money. Now, also it's a Friday, right? There's always that fear in the headline about, well, Black Monday, la, 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 la. I don't think that's that significant. I think it contributed to the perfect storm, but I think we'll see what happens. Now, we in the marketplace know the market was off 700 points. Over the weekend, you're going to see everybody watching all the TV, reading all the papers, and seeing all that. Is that going to cause some follow-through on the emotionality of selling of the market? Absolutely possible. Let's see what happens out of Washington. Let's see what Fed comes out with. Let's see what the headlines say. Is this a buying opportunity? Is there going to be some follow-through? Is this the beginning of a big turnaround in the marketplace? It's really hard to know whether one day's market is going to predict that. My gut is we may see a little follow-through on Monday, but I believe this is, once again, a buying opportunity. If you loved Apple at 177, you surely love it at 160. Is there fresh money coming into the market in February? Absolutely. Has anything really changed from a week ago? Absolutely not. The tax cuts are still in, the market's roaring, fresh money coming into it, people are buying the valuation in a huge way. The market is trading at record highs. A 600 point is 2%. That's not a big deal. We're 4% off the all-time record highs. Market down 1,000, a market that's up 7,000 is not that big a deal. So stay with it, stick with Einstein, stick with the NYSE. Let's see what the weekend brings, and let's see. There are people sitting around. The buyers were on strike today. There's absolutely no reason, with the momentum that the market had on the sell side today, and all those factors that I've discussed to you today, that the buyers should step in on a Friday afternoon. No reason at all. Will they step in on Monday if we open down 200 or 300 points? Absolutely. Will the market bounce back completely off of Monday? Very possibly. Is it determined by what goes on over the weekend and the headlines and whatnot? Yes, indeed it can be. Is this the end of the bull market? I do not believe so. So stick with it. Stick with Einstein. Inside Verstov, giddy up on that. This train is bound for glory. A little red in the market. 1 billion shares traded. Down volume 942 million. Up volume 68 million. That's 10 to 1. That's outrageous. Definitely a nice pause, a nice sell-off, a nice correction, and there's nothing wrong with that. I love you all. Get your checkbooks ready. Let's buy some stock on Monday or Tuesday. I love you all. See you later.